Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to episode 21, our 21st episode.
We can drink legally.
Yes, the show is old enough to drink. That's how it is.
I could have drunk 3 episodes ago.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. No.
I was going to say, I could have drunk 7 episodes ago. That's what whoops.
We learned something about Simon today.
But, hi, how are you doing? I'm Simon at Wandering DM. I'm in space now. So, welcome to episode 21. Before we go to the text scroll, just go around real quick, introduce who you are playing. And I think I'm going to start doing it less and less because I think that by this point people should know who everybody is, or would know, after 21 episode. So just real quick, what's your name and which character are you playing? Let's start with the person on my right on the overlay. I don't know who it is, so I'm leaving it up to you.
That would be me.
Then go right
Right,
ahead.
yeah. I know my right. I swear to God, I know my right.
The
My
reactions.
left. I am Alex. I will be playing Dak, the magnificent soldier / mercenary.
And then we'll go...
I'm magnificent now, so I'm calling it.
Cool. So we'll go clockwise from Dak.
It'd be me. So, hello, I'm Emily. I'm playing Captain Zeta Novia, and she's ready to do a lot of running and closure and maybe some possible smooches. We'll see.
Oh, Lord.
We'll see.
What a to-do list.
What a to-do list.
So this just became a romance novel.
When was it not?
It's Star Wars.
Yeah, good
Space
point.
opera.
Star Wars is just a romance novel. It really is.
With like a bit of somewhat incest thrown in because, yep.
Romance novel.
Hey!
Josh, you're up.
Josh, you're up.
Yeah, hey, I am Provisata. I play Yoshita, the Togruta Jedi, apparently now. Yeah. By name only.
Cool. Then last but not least.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I play Her Majesty Queen Fiona Aristones, whose true love is democracy.
Thank you. This is my heart shape because I can't draw a heart and I can't make it with my hands
That
either.
looks like a heart.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure.
fine.
I'm sure.
Always for the smooches.
Thank you for the host. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the everything. You guys ready for the text crawl? We'll see each other in
Ooh,
a
one
couple
viewer.
seconds. That's where he lives.
I thought
Is
he
it?
said he lived in Narshada.
Oh, that's true. Oh no! Oh no! I made a mistake. I made a mistake,
okay.
people. The last word should have read on Narshada and not Kessel.
Like,
We'll fix it in post.
I mean, we could go there. That would be safer for all of us.
Yes, because space mines controlled by the Empire and the Hutts.
Safe, yeah.
I mean, safer than the place where the hut lives, I
Well,
guess.
raise your hand if you are a wanted person on Narshada.
We're doomed. It'll be fun.
Everybody but Fiona.
Well, she's wanted in the galaxy, so you know.
I mean, yeah, I'm technically wanted everywhere.
Mhm. So, that's fun.
We're
So we
following.
shoot first,
Vita's
ask questions
first
later.
path.
Got it.
All right. So you guys meet Ben Kenobi. Pew pew. Ben Kenobi is dead.
I
I mean, I'm cool with that.
have some questions for him.
No, I thought he was already dead.
Yeah, Kenobi is gone. So,
He's
Last-
gone? He didn't survive?
huh?
No, that's the whole
No.
thing.
He's pewed to bits. Remember the spiel I gave at the beginning of the campaign?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch
He
it.
dead
He dead, yo.
a long time ago. So, going back to where we left off, your ship is currently going towards Narshada. Fiona had just finished making her call. I don't know if any one of you have anything to do before we get to the Narshada docks. Otherwise, we'll just move the narrative along until you arrive at Narshada.
How many
I'm-
days before we make it to Narshada?
It's about 3.
Cool. Yours, I'm gonna need your help with the honing my skills as a
That's literally what I was gonna say.
Jedi.
I was gonna say, like, during the trip, I'm just teaching him to shield himself.
Yeah. You'll explain why I took that prestige class thingy. I forgot the name of it already.
Force adept.
Yes.
Oh, that's what you wanted me to see on your sheet.
No,
No? Okay.
I,
What?
I told you that last game.
Yeah, but
My
Okay.
sheet just switched by
No,
itself.
I know. What is it you want me to see?
I just put my backstory up.
Oh. Oh wow, these are that's a lot of information.
But it's not racial traits, but it's just
No,
this is
it's
my
just the text. Yeah, broken down
Yeah.
into 6. Okay, so I'll
Yes.
I'll make sure to go and have a read.
at
So-
worst you're gonna hear about it at some point because that's my go-to now.
Yeah, but I mean, the more knives you give me, the better it is.
I hate
Isn't
you.
that how it works?
I will fly to you and stab you in the shin.
Cool. So-
Specifically.
This is what you two do for about 3 days, with resounding success, I should say.
Yeah, bitches.
You know what? Zeta's gonna go talk to Fiona.
Okay.
Not.
Fiona is in the hangar bay that is not not the nursery room. And I'm sorry, in my head they're all children. I know that's not true, but in my head they're all
Yeah,
children.
they're not.
Remember, Alistair is there.
No.
So yeah, she's going to be in the other hangar bay, and she's playing target practice with her knives.
Zeta walks in and she has a pair of scissors in her hands. And she goes, "Can I ask you a favor?"
You need a haircut?
I do need a haircut. We're literally about to land on a planet where 2, possibly 3 of us are wanted criminals. We should probably try to look.
Yeah. Probably.
She hands her the scissors.
4 of us, by the way. Technically, I'm wanted everywhere, all over the
That's
galaxy.
true. Why are we going here? This is an awful idea.
Because Senator Organa thinks that he can find somebody here to get us more information from that droid, and it's the only thing we have, so...
All right. I should probably think of a good backstory then.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I don't have those implants anymore. At least it's not sticking out of my face.
Yeah. So, and she'll take, Captain Zeta, she'll take Zeta to, like, the bathroom, I guess, to cut her hair.
Make a dexterity check.
Seriously?
Why not?
It hurt me.
I mean, she's literally, have you seen the Queen of Naboo's hair?
She doesn't cut her own hair.
Yeah, but you don't cut your own hair.
She's only had one dude for 6 years.
Who is very good at cutting hair?
Well, then, I think Fiona will say that, like, oh, shouldn't you ask Irula? They're probably better at this. I mean, I could do it.
I really just need you to get the back because I can't see it, but I can do the front just fine. Like, just
Okay.
cut it to, like, my shoulders.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm fine. I will make a dex check. God. I'm great. I'm great at it. How
Yep.
dare you doubt me, Simon?
I don't
Who's-
doubt you, but there's a 5% chance that she ends up with a bowl cut.
That's a 20.
I could always
for the
just go
fun.
get a wig if I really needed to.
Got wigs on board the ship.
I do. I am a person who is a master of disguise, after all.
So, we met your family.
Yeah, we did.
I guess you'll be meeting my family.
You sound nervous. Is that what that call was that you made?
How do you know I made a call?
I have ears everywhere on this ship, Missy.
Please take them out of my room.
I'll think about it.
She like, she's still like is cutting her hair, and she's like, I can make this look awful if I want.
Yeah, you could. I know you won't.
Please take please take your ears out of my room,
And I said, I'll think about it.
and I'll think about making this haircut look nice.
Okay.
Bowl cut.
It's not that I want to spy on you, okay? Just,
So
it's
don't.
always a good idea to know what's going on my ship. Even if it's sometimes not my business.
Who knows
So-
what's going on in your room?
Me, and that's it. It is my ship, therefore I get privacy.
Would you like me to leave then?
You've
Because
already
I
tried to
will.
leave multiple times. What's stopping you now?
You know what? This isn't worth it. Bye.
She just like grabs her arm
No.
and like pulls her back down and she goes, I'm sorry. I'm very nervous.
I'm nervous too. That doesn't mean you need to be a bitch to me.
She just kind of like hangs there for a second. And she's like, Alexis is coming out again. It's very hard.
Yeah. Did you ever, when you went to see your parents, did you think they would, never forgive you for running off like you did?
I figured my dad is still mad, even though he put on a smile. My mother seems pretty okay with it, especially since I actually called her.
Yeah.
I don't think Falmer will for a little while either. He's just like Dad. But I think he appreciates what I did. Not the choices that I've made, but the results.
We're about to meet 4 women who were enslaved in prison mines because of me.
Were those the ones that you wanted to save before?
Yes, my friends, my
Well,
sisters.
I'm sorry that we weren't able to do that before.
No, it's all right. Somebody else did it much better by himself. So,
Well,
at least
whoever
he's
he
on my
is,
side.
at least he did something nice for you.
Yeah, for once.
Do I need to know?
Not really. I mean, he was one of my best friends. Karina and Arctis and I, we were inseparable. And then soon after Karina died, Arctis just disappeared without a trace.
Mm.
And showed up when Darth Goris was about to take me away. So,
Sounds like a good coincidence.
yeah.
Just be careful.
He's a good man. I'm just pissed at him.
I mean, aren't we all pissed off at somebody? I mean, I want to murder a Hutt. Dak almost got killed by a woman that he got along with. Yorsh is angry at the world. You're mad at this guy.
You're mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I'm more... I don't know the right word for it, but I'm not mad at you.
You don't trust me.
I don't
Why you
trust
spy on
anybody,
me.
if I'm being honest. When you live on the streets of Nar Shaddaa, when your entire life is about information and giving people information and hiding things and running in the shadows, you don't learn to trust anything, not even the shadows.
You're not on the streets of Nar Shaddaa anymore.
No, but I'm in space, and it's definitely a lot scarier, and there's less places to hide. So are you done?
Yeah, I guess.
I would suggest that you come up with a new cover identity.
I'll do what I need to. Thank you.
Okay.
Um,
She kind of like gets up and like starts heading towards the door.
yeah, Fiata's leaving, and she's going to go back to her room and look for any listening devices and destroy them.
As you're doing this, there is a soft knock at your door. Fiona.
Who is it?
You just hear a voice say, It's me."
What do you want?
To apologize.
She opens the door.
There is a Irula standing motionless in front of your door, looking downwards. Not necessarily trying to avoid looking at you, but maybe avoid looking, or at least crossing your gaze. He says,
Fiona lets him in, closes the door, and doesn't stop what she's doing.
all right. He says, I don't know how to say it. But I've never been good with being honest with people. He takes his cell phone and puts it on mute. Sorry if you heard that. He says, I shouldn't have thought that you were an objective. I'm glad you're staying on the ship and after all this time, and I'm grateful for everything you've been doing for your friends and Zeta and everyone. It's just very hard. But if anything, I learned recently that humans are complicated. So am I. And I'm going into unknown territory. I really am at a loss. But if anything, I feel bad for everything I did these past 6 years. All the secrets, all the deception. Yeah. And he, unless you stop him, he turns around and would leave.
Irula.
Huh? He turns around.
If I left the rebellion, went to fight for Naboo by myself, would you still die for me?
Suppose I could follow you.
Would you care if I'm not used for your purpose anymore?
Suppose I would. It's hard not to think about the mission, or to think in terms of mission and objectives and orders.
How old were you when you came to work for me?
The age I'm today years old minus 6 years. I don't know how to like age, so give me just a second. Twi'leks. He like to a human, he would have been around 24 when he
Okay.
went to work for you. So
All
like
right, that's fine. You
young
can-
adult.
I was 19. I had just lost all 6 of my dearest and closest friends.
Yeah.
If you wanted to win me over, you should have been my friend first.
And he looks back down again and says, but until very recently, and maybe even now, I don't know how.
Maybe that should have been your mission. Goodbye, Irula.
And he turns and leaves.
She continues. Does she find the listening device?
Make an investigation check. So far what you find, and you don't think Zeta bugged your room per se, but the ship's communication system. Of course, there is a microphone in there. There's also a speaker. It could just be that, she can turn it on and record remotely. But there's no bug. There's no actual other device that you find aside from this. And it would make sense that every room in the ship has this intercom
Has
system.
the speaker, yeah. Can I set up some sort of using my computer skills, set up some sort of thing that prevents her from recording?
Because it's just a speaker, unless you were to access the ship's mainframe from the cockpit, that would be a used computer. Otherwise, from your bedroom, that would be mechanics. To unscrew the plating and just
I'll do it from. I'll go do it from the cockpit.
All right. So over the course of these 3 days, at some point, make a used computer check. I'll say DC 17.
Damn it.
I mean, you can spend a whole bunch of force points if you want.
I mean, I would really only need one good one.
Yep.
How many force points do I have? And we just leveled. Yeah.
Yeah,
why
so
not?
they came back to maximum, so.
Why not? Nope.
Do you want to spend another one?
No. I'll just make the mechanics check. I just want to break it. She'll just break her speaker then.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, it not only will it not work if you're trying to talk from your room, but you also won't be able to hear from your room.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Because without a check, it's easy enough to just unscrew it, pull out all the wires, and be like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, that's fine. She doesn't need that in her room.
All right.
She sleeps with the door open anyway, so.
Yep. Anything else anybody wants to do before you land on Nar Shaddaa?
No, I just tell everyone that when we go there, to call me Corkin.
Macaulay Culkin? Sorry, I had to.
Did you know?
Yeah, I kind of did.
Yeah, everyone's call me Corkin. So,
Is that your name when you were doing Criminal 101?
no, that was Talaki. That was who I was for those years. Hopefully, with how many aliens there are, they won't notice another one.
So what you're saying is that humans are gonna stand out like a sore thumb.
Yes. Also, the group I was with was the Black Sun.
Oh, that's just wonderful.
Good.
Oh, I remember the Black Suns.
Yeah, me too. Not well. Just an
So raise your hand, anyone who had dealings with a criminal syndicate before. Anyone who had dealings with 2 different criminal syndicates before.
well. I think it was the Huts and the Huts really.
Raise
Depends
your
on
hand
who needed the
has a-
information.
Now raise your hand if you have a backup character for tonight.
I don't need one. I'm a motherfucking Jedi. Everyone dies to me. Everyone.
I'm actually gonna go and see Zeta for a quick makeover too, because I know that's gonna be very rough. With all this.
So, what I do is anybody who wants to be disguised will just do like one big disguise check.
I got this. Put
I'm
the
not-
makeover song in the background.
Help.
All right. So charisma check plus your proficiency with advantage plus your D4. Is that it?
Yeah.
Plus
This
a D4.
proficiency in what?
Oh, it's Well, are you proficient with the disguise kit? I thought you were.
See, since we switched to that new thing, the
Oh,
disguise
yeah.
thing is officially gone, and I know that it needs to be put back on here.
Well, then in that case,
Doesn't it say you can just do it or something?
yeah, just roll a D20 plus 3 plus your charisma bonus. Is your proficiency bonus still a 3? I think it's still a 3.
Yeah, it
I
is.
did.
okay.
Yeah.
It goes up. It goes up next level.
Okay, so I need to roll a d20 plus 5.
Which I'm really, really thinking about switching everyone over to D&D Beyond.
Oh, there's something we can do with D&D Beyond?
I can put in all of the stuff that I wrote for Star Wars 5th edition into D&D Beyond.
Oh, wait, I did that completely wrong.
5
Oops.
D20.
You did.
That was wrong.
I am now
100%.
a Hut.
But basically, yeah. So it would
Yeah.
it would mean that all of your with advantage you can roll again and take the highest.
Take 64, please.
But yeah, basically all the stuff would be like already put in, all that. It'd be much easier to use than these sheets, I think.
Can't roll on them, so it would be still rolling or rolling.
No,
manually.
because you can import them into Roll20 after. There's an API
Oh.
for it now.
Oh, okay, nice.
Oh yeah, it's.
They got all fancy.
I tried it once and I was like, wow, not
Nice.
using the character mancer from Roll20 anymore. Sorry, Eric. And the Roll20 people.
Emily, you can roll again.
So yeah, just press up on your keyboard, Emily, and enter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go big money.
Oh, that'll let me.
In
There.
chat, yeah, up arrow and then enter. Plus a D4.
Technically better.
Yes, yeah, indeed.
Really make a macro for Fiona's help.
I should.
So do I just need to roll a d4? Or do
Yeah,
I
just roll a
add
D4.
Like a force point macro and a.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Well, that's a 16. Are you satisfied with a 16, or would you like to burn a
I think
force
16
point?
It's fine.
Cool.
I'm just makeovering Dak and a little bit of me. I don't know if Fiona would need help with this.
Well, like I said, anybody who
Yeah.
would like to be disguised will be disguised as a 16.
Yeah.
So like even if you wanted to do Danny, if you wanted to do any of the apprentices, if you wanted to do Irula,
Probably should. If he's gonna leave the ship, probably should do a little bit on Bale.
I mean, yeah.
Wow, we need like a series of vanities just like they have for.
Honestly,
Runaways.
Irula and Fiona could both help.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
so everyone's getting like wigged on,
You
new
just see like
clothes.
Zeta
Full
just
on
drag
track.
out like this giant tub of makeup and like prosthetic cybernetics and things that like you can just stick on that look real but they're not.
Zeta has like a walk-in closet in her captain's
She has a
quarters.
tickle trunk. Oh wait, that only makes sense to 3 of us. Maybe only me. Did you guys watch English children's television?
Well, it depends. What did you call it? A tinkle trunk?
A tickle trunk, Mr. Dress Up.
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I
I'm
think
from-
No, it's
I've heard of Mr.
Yeah, it's Canadian
Russell.
children's. It's Canadian English children's television.
Oh.
He was like our Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
Oh
yes,
my god,
that's-
yeah, he is like why?
I remember hearing of him.
He was a wonderful man. Rest
Wow,
in
from-
peace, Ernie Coombs.
But no, that
30 years of TV. Damn.
Yeah.
I used to watch the Super Mario Brothers with Lou
Oh my
Ferrigno.
gosh, beard nose.
Of course, being another Canadian. So everyone's made over. How about the 6? You're not. All right. And your
Yeah,
apprentices?
Fiona isn't like too much. She's just,
The same like
hood, scarves,
scarf and
yeah.
all that.
Yeah. And they're gonna stay on the ship because the less of us walking around, the better.
That's fine. Be like, okay, Dak, so before you were Dak, did you or did you not have this scar on your face?
I did not. This was acquired after I had a bout with a Rancor.
Okay, so you can keep
I
that.
won.
Well, congratulations.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Period.
Yes.
All right, so how much hair do you want? Like, and she like has like these like different options of like a silvering like it's like black on the top, but like maybe like graying out on like the bottom. One's got like a ponytail.
I think
like a mohawk.
for simplicity's sake, give him a blonde mullet with aviator sunglasses.
Yes.
And she's like, well, I mean, I got sunglasses, but I'm unfortunately out of blonde wigs. I don't look good as a blonde, so.
But yeah,
I was ready to cut the hair, but if you're gonna put more,
I
go
mean,
nuts.
Okay. And she just kind of like gets like the gray and black one. She like just kind of like fixes it.
Nice.
She's like, okay, I think I got it. No, this would have been easier. Why didn't I just put on a wig instead of making Fiona cut my hair?
The
I don't know.
moment-
I
So
think it looks good.
Dak
Aw.
entered Zeta's quarters, and out comes
The
And I
dude from
lost.
Voltron.
I lost the name. No, I was gonna
No.
say
Val Kilmer.
well, Val Kilmer would be with the blonde wig. I was more thinking of what's his name again in Ocean's 11?
No, I got something better.
Danny Ocean.
If you're gonna look into the chat of
Forgot the
Twitch,
name.
I will put a link to what I want to look like.
Sure.
Give me a reference.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yes.
You roll.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
Like, okay.
Sure.
So you want to look like a drag queen almost. Like the beginnings of a drag queen.
All right, Dave Grohl.
Yeah,
Fresh
she's like-
spots.
She's like adjusting the wig and she's like, okay, so what's your cover identity?
My name is Cade. K-A-D. That's gonna work fine.
You're really, why 3-letter names?
It's easier to remember. I can't mess this up.
I guess.
Unless you have a better idea. Please
I
help me.
mean, as long as it works. I mean, your real name isn't exactly 3 letters, so I don't see.
No, it's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful, and I don't think I'll ever refer to you as that. No offense.
No, it's okay. It's. I haven't been called that in a few years. I've gotten used to Dak.
Okay. So I have to ask because we're kind of almost there. What did you do?
What do you mean? I mean,
You'll pay.
Rancor on ship exploded. Went with Han Solo for a bit.
You blew something up?
Oh yeah. I thought I told you and everybody. We were transporting a Rancor for Ima the Hutt. The Rancor got loose and just started, well, destroying everything. We decided as a last resort plan to space it. It worked, but the ship integrity just collapsed.
That's fair. Rancors aren't exactly known for their table manners.
No, he just started throwing people around and more than likely chew a few up.
Okay, so you'll pay for betraying Ema. Why was that for?
Because I was supposed to bring a Rancor to Ema the Hutt because she wanted to have a Rancor just like Jabba the Hutt. It was a
No.
matter of thank you. It was a matter of pride, and he paid a lot of money that, well, got spaced. So why don't he get his money back if he sent somebody over to find out what's going on?
I mean, how long? You said this was a couple years ago. That thing's probably dead by now.
The Rancor? I hope so. He got spaced.
Nah, it's fair.
I don't think
Okay.
Rancor are known to survive in the harsh depths of space.
No, it's like it's not a what do they call it? Like silicone-based life form.
It stopped moving when I was in the escape pod. I just saw it drift around.
And that's how you got the scar.
Yeah, he was not nice with me in my face.
Okay.
Makes me more manly, doesn't it?
Just rolls her eyes and she's like, "Why do you want me to think you're manly?"
I didn't say I wanted you to think I was manly, but
You see her
Alright.
just like slightly move the wig down and over.
don't forget you put thingies in the hair so it sticks to my head right now.
Yeah,
You're
true.
moving my whole head.
Don't distract me. I have other things that I need to worry about when we get there, which. Okay. So I said something a while ago, and you asked about it, and I did something stupid instead of just telling you the truth.
Okay.
And now I kind of need you to help me do something because I don't want to. I don't want to be stuck in the past.
Okay. I'm gonna put the clipper down. That's not what you were talking about.
Not maybe just everyone might be nicer, fresh start, all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm all for fresh starts. I mean, I got one. It brought me here, and a pretty good fresh start.
That's true. She just like reaches into her pocket and she like takes out the ring. She gives it to Dak. That is my engagement ring. And on like you can see like on the inside of it, it has like a carving. It's like my stars to the moon.
This is adorable. What happened? Whose finger is this supposed to go on?
Mine. I was engaged for about 5 seconds.
Wow. What happened?
He got killed while still on his knee after I said yes by a bounty hunter that had made his way into Ema's palace, who was apparently hired by some asshole Republic officers.
Okay. That's the first I hear of this.
Yeah.
What happened to that bounty hunter?
Ema's soldiers killed him pretty quick, but he felt awful apparently after he pulled the trigger, and he told me everything. And then he was immediately killed, which kind of sucks because I would have liked to know the name of his parents so that way I could also add them to my list. But now I can't.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that.
I want to take this ring and I want to go put it in the furnace where I took his body.
And is the furnace on?
No, it's not in his palace.
Okay. Where's the furnace? Is it? I hope it's not back on Tatooine. That's gonna be a big
It's in
detour.
Black Sun territory. So it's a thank God that yours was a part of that group because maybe that might help.
Okay. Yeah. I am all for helping you. That's gonna definitely give you closure. I believe so.
Thank you. And you can see like she's just like trying not to cry.
Oh, I'm sorry, but at this point, I'm like, come here.
No.
Yes,
No. She leans into it, but she's like, no, I don't want sympathy.
That's not sympathy.
No, I should probably tell the others. Because this is kind of a side quest. And if it doesn't get done now, it's fine. I can deal with that. I'm a big girl. And she like takes the ring, she puts it back in her pocket, and she's like, it feels weird not wearing it.
Will you be okay when we go to the palace? It more than likely will bring back awful memories.
It will, but I already came back here once and I didn't get killed, so what's the harm in a second time?
You're not going to be alone. That's one thing for sure.
Yeah.
You know for a fact that I have your back.
Yeah. Can we kill Emo while we're here? That'd be great.
I mean, I think the repercussion of killing a hut is going to be monumental, but, you know,
I know.
I would be all for that, too.
That's true. I'll think about it. I swear to God, if Bale says, Ema can be a good asset to the rebellion, I'm gonna smack him.
I'm going to watch. I'm not going to stop you.
So, Bale calls everyone to the common room before you land on Nar Shaddaa.
Okay.
Cool.
As
We all
everybody
make our
gathers. Yeah, as everybody gathers in the common room, the lounge, he says, we're only a few hours away from where my contact, Gavin Varga, lives. The droid specialist I told you about a few days ago.
Right, the one who could fix Nerd over there.
Yep. I may need some sort of protection going there. This is, Gavin doesn't live in a peaceful neighborhood of Nar Shaddaa.
Who is it controlled by?
A crime syndicate known as the Dark Sun.
That's a new one.
Different than the Black Sun.
The Black Sun. DM made a mistake.
That's okay.
The Dark Sun, they're low-level Black Sun.
He lives in the street of Mordor.
A subdivision of Axel. Okay. I'm gonna look at Zeta and just on my head.
I just like put my hand to my head like.
You see Zia just kind of shrug, and she's like, well, I mean, we've got a lot of things that we need to do in that section of Nar Shaddaa, so, I mean...
I was hoping to avoid it.
Well, if you have errands to run, I'm not going to stop you, though I would like to have more than just Irula with me. No offense, Irula.
Well,
But
it sounds like Zeta and Dak have plans over there.
And she just kind of like looks at Fiona, and she goes, I mean, I'd like you to go too, if you're not busy. After you go and see your family, of course.
Perhaps we can make 2 trips. I don't think any of us should be alone on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, that's true.
Yorsh, why don't you come with me? You should be safe there.
Sure, I can come with you.
Are we splitting the party again?
I think we're splitting the party again.
splitting the party with like the 500 NPCs you also have. I mean, at some point.
I mean, I'm keeping them on the ship, so.
No, I know, but like Bale will go, Irula will
Yeah.
go, Danny wants to go.
Danny's coming. He needs.
Danny can learn how to be a bodyguard.
Isn't he wanted?
He is,
No.
but he
We're
also...
all wanted.
No, he's wanted by the Empire. Nobody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, but there could be Empire people on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, they're all in league with the Hutts now.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's fine if Danny goes, because he's pretty disguised at this point now. Different hair color, different hairstyle.
He has a fake mustache that's slightly crooked.
I can fix that. Give him a mole.
Who's he going with?
You can go with me and Dak.
Oh
I
yeah.
think there should be more of you with With Senator Organa.
Well, that's what I mean. Me,
Droid.
Dak, and Danny will go with Bale.
Can the two Force users make me a use the Force check?
Oh. Hmm.
No.
Well, you can say no.
Derp.
Where is my use the force? Here it is.
Use the word.
24.
Who's the whack?
24, my friend.
All right. So, Dak is oblivious to what's happening.
I'm busy thinking about stuff.
Yours, you have a gnawing feeling in the back of your head that the meeting that Fianna's going to, the one that you're going to, like, you have this feeling of like there will be danger. Like, it's not like a spider sense, but you feel like that there is something like
Disturbance in the force.
it's but it's not more like a ripple.
Like, here's the question. Does Zeta have a bad feeling?
Yeah, where's my Spidey sense?
No, the spider sense doesn't activate.
So it's,
It's
not,
not
a,
imminent
it's not a bad feeling, but it's a slightly
It's a-
troublesome feeling.
Yeah, it's a like this meeting, this dinner you're going to. There's something funky about it.
God
Okay,
damn
yeah.
it, Simon. Why can't
Yeah.
I just have a nice time?
So I say, as I feel this, and it's like,
Could
take
be a red
deep
herring.
breath. I take a deep breath, and I just say, Dak, did you feel that?
No. I mean, I've been hiding my presence. Maybe that shielded me from whatever you felt.
Right, multitasking. I need to train you on that.
Come on! It's not that bad. I
There's
dropped the shield for a second. Come on.
Put that back up, mister.
Ah!
Yeah, I just say, there's this. I got the hairs in the back of my head stand up. There's like a twinge
You don't have hair.
with the.
I mean, they could have very small hairs.
It's true. It's true. We are mammals. I'm guessing. I don't know what the fuck we are. Lizard people? Who knows? I just say, this meeting you're going with Fianna.
Yes.
It's got a bad feeling about it.
What makes you think that?
There's a feeling I get through the force.
Well, he is connected to Ema the Hutt somehow. Actually, that's what I wanted to do in those last 3 days. Find out exactly what that connection was.
Aside from what information you guys have gathered so far,
Like, what was he doing there?
so
'Cause
he went to Ema's palace multiple times.
Yes.
He never stayed very long.
Okay.
It's like you can find like security footage of him walking the street of Nar Shaddaa towards Ema's palace.
Yeah.
In the
I
grand.
put on a
the
whole
grand
Valley
place.
Girl voice, and Boba Fett didn't even do what I wanted him to.
No, it's so what he found, what Boba Fett found, is that Arctis is interested in sort of buying a disused space station from Ema.
Okay.
You found, like, you've seen the space station. It's it looks a lot like the shape of Cloud City, but in smaller. So it's like this weird, like, inverted spinner or whatever. And it belonged. It's it belonged to Ema for years. It's like a smuggler's crossroad, if you will. A lot of ships come in and out. It's in disrepair. It's not. There's almost no permanent resident on it. But Ema likes it because it's his. And for some reason, Arctis is very interested in acquiring it. So much so that there's been talk of trading like manpower. Be it prisoners, servants, guards, or bodyguards, droids. Like, Pentopla seems to be so interested in it and not even hiding the fact that he's interested in it, that Ema is just taking advantage of it. However, taking this station out would remove a lot of not necessarily the upper hand that Ema has on Jabba the Hutt, but almost. Like, this is the one thing that Ema has that Jabba doesn't have, which is an off-planet sanctuary. Somewhere where he can conduct his operations, where people can do... It's in Hutt space, it's within Ema's territory, so it's protected by Ema, but also, like, there's just so many things that transit there that Ema can take a cut out of everything. And since you don't have to land on an actual planet, it's so much easier for smugglers to just go in, dump their stuff, let other people take care of it, because you just, upload your entire cargo manifest, wire the credits through the HoloNet, and just be on your way. You don't have to dock, have like fake papers, blah, 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 blah. And the thing is big enough to accommodate easily probably around 500 permanent resident, with a good maybe 1,000-ish temporary residents. So it's sort of massive, and Ema was never interested in selling it. Ever since Pentopla arrived on Arshada, he's made it known that he's very interested in it.
Okay. So are you going to come with me?
Then it's to me. Yeah, I say to you, yes, of course. Give me 1 second. And I go back in to where the apprentices are. And I just look over them all. And I look towards Wutra.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, Wutra, you're with me today.
Oh, sure. Yep.
Just
Which one is Wutra?
Sabrak.
Yeah, the a cousin of
Darth Goros.
Darth Goros.
Okay.
Sister of Darth Goros, actually.
Mm-hmm. Sister, yeah. I say to her, just don't say much and keep an eye out. I'm getting weird feelings. Did you feel that earlier?
Feel what?
I think that was a no. Right. Fyra, you're in charge. Make sure no one steals anything or tries to commandeer this ship.
See Zeta just give us thumbs up.
No disintegration.
Yeah, please don't disintegrate anything. Check on the outside of the ship about every 2 to 3 hours. Someone's going to try to put some kind of tracking device on the ship. They always do. Always happens. I've done this for years. I know. They're going to do it, so take it off.
No problem.
Every time that they do it.
You guys have a communicator? I can reach any... And she looks at, like, both groups, and she's like, I can reach any one of you.
Just, like, holds up Fianna's communicator. She goes, Fianna, do you want this back?
I have another one.
Okay.
She holds up hers because...
Free comms.
Yeah, I got mine as well, yeah.
I got one.
Then he's like,
Pat.
can I have it?
She's like, when I buy another communicator, I'll give you that one.
The ship comes with a communicator now.
It does.
Well, the
Doesn't
ship
it?
has one on the ship, but like portable communication devices, you guys have to buy them.
Oh, I mean, we don't have like a central console that communicates with all our communicators.
Yes, but Danny doesn't have a portable one. If Danny is separated from everyone, there is no way to reach him.
Yeah, Danny's coming with us.
No, Danny's going with me and you. So
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but what I mean is,
Yeah.
since he doesn't have a communicator on him, if he gets separated for some reason and he's not on the ship,
So just don't lose Danny, Dak. Okay.
All right.
he is
Okay.
your son after all.
I
what?
look at Danny and like, don't worry, don't worry,
You just see Zia just like smile.
son.
It's a good cover story. You should probably
Yes.
come up with a name.
Oh, yeah, I thought about it, and I'm gonna be, I thought about Steve. I am a third generation smuggler. I've grown up on Dantooine, and my parents own a caravan of ships, and we ferry junk. We're junkards, junk people, and yeah. But I use it as a cover for my smuggling operation that I've ran for about 3 years now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
I am-
proud of you.
and he's like
What what is this?
he's made up like this extensive backstory for like
No, Zia's just like, I'm impressed.
it almost
Dude.
sounds like a fanfic of himself.
Just
I am-
maybe not talk about the smuggling operation. Just be Steve. Okay, just be Steve.
All right, yeah. And he looks to Yorsh and he's like, and Steve is also secretly a Force user.
Especially, do not speak of this.
No, it's secret. It's secret. It's just
I just
The bruises are going to show that you're not.
turn away from him.
Looks like you got a fan, yours.
Just turn away. Don't give him
Be
a.
careful. Make sure that you call us every so often to let us know that you're okay.
Fyra's like, you're not my mom.
She just looks at her and she's like, that wasn't for you. But I mean, I would appreciate that too.
All right.
I love
Yes.
you, baby sister.
As part of this branching of operation, please stay in contact every so often to make sure we know where we are, what's going on, and call for help.
Yeah.
Got
It'll
it.
take a
Yes.
while. That's a while to get to each other, more than likely, but at least we'll be in the know.
Mm-hmm.
After you say that, Yoshi just like punches the button. It's like, got it.
Punches what?
You know, the buttons for us to like
The
I
for
did-
the doors to open.
Oh, so the ship is still in space.
Oh, I thought we had landed.
2
Yeah.
seconds before you left. I just wanted to
We're
say
spaced.
something.
See you later, yours.
No, but so I would just wanted to describe the Narshada docks before you
yeah.
you disembark.
Ooh.
So they did not ask. You're in Black Sun territory. They don't ask for ship registration or papers. It's
They
just
don't.
like, how long are you gonna be here? Also, it's 200 credits per hour.
Per hour?
Yeah, it's like metered parking.
Jesus.
So
Okay, can I shoot him, Zeta?
how?
No.
Oh no, you get that message like while you're breaking orbit,
Orbit.
basically.
Do I know like a code?
Have you
Like
ever
a remake?
flew ship in and out of Narshada?
Can I do something about that?
If you can certainly try, if you want to bargain the price down or anything,
I mean, I can try.
because this is clearly, and even yours, you know that, like this is clearly just a bribe.
Obviously, yeah.
But you know, if you don't pay it, you don't know what's gonna happen to your ship while you're gone.
And even if we paid, we don't know what's gonna happen to the ship regardless.
Normally, Dark Sun's not gonna. You don't want to destroy potential customers or potential returning customers.
No shit.
Yeah.
Way to eat.
Yep, that's another way to put it.
Yeah, you just kind of just like hear Zeta just go like, "Are you really gonna charge a girl 200 credits an hour I mean, come on, I'm just like a simple cargo ship captain. I'm just here to make some deliveries. I'll be here maybe like a few days at most. I just gotta make a couple of stops. I gotta deliver some dumb things at some. I'm not gonna bore you with the details. 200 credits is just way too much, okay?
He's like, well, then if you're here for a few days, we have a bargain, which is 1,000 credits for a week. Also,
200 a days.
For an extra 500 credits, I make sure nobody comes in or out of the bay you're landed in.
You just like hear her chuckle, and she goes, "Oh, don't worry, I'm not afraid of that."
Fiona will transfer the money.
1,000 or 1,500.
15.
All right.
She still has all that money from, and as she does it, she turns to Bale and Yorsh. Thank you.
And he's like, oh, not yours, but Irula.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Bale looks
Yeah,
at
I'm
Irula. Bale looks at Irula and he's like, why is she looking at us? And Irula's like, oh, it's taken care of. So the voice on the other end is like, well, welcome to Nar Shaddaa. And you land. The hangars on Nar Shaddaa, compared to Tatooine or other spaceports that you've been, Zeta and yours, you remember that, but they're all blocked by a force field. So they open the force field, they let you dock in, close the force field. So you're really is like, there's no way someone could come like behind you and like shoot your ship to prevent you from fleeing or anything.
Or escaping.
Or escaping.
Just sees you just do like a big inhale, just like, I hate this planet so much.
Well, I left here in a very different circumstances.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a great adventure.
Yes, we're all dreading this.
Danny, get ready.
You are greeted by the neon lights and the ever-present darkness of Nar Shaddaa as soon as you step off the ship.
Everybody comes back alive. We go to a really good bar that I know of, and we all play sabacc. Okay? That's the plan after all this is done.
Oh, okay. Question: is the dock going to replenish our ship?
Nope.
Don't worry.
Yeah, take care of that.
I know someone that I can go to. Don't worry about it.
Okay, because we probably are not running low on anything, but it's always nice to top off.
To be fair, before we continue, let me just check that out real quick.
Uh-oh. My big mouth.
Oh no, I would have needed to check it out, but like, I would have done it as you're about to leave to just be like, oh, by the way, before you leave, this is gonna cost you like, if anything. But to be fair, your ship has a good amount of, so normally it's, you have 60 days worth of consumables, and you've spent since the beginning of the second season, like let's say a week and a half in space. So out of 60 days, you have like 10 days taken off.
And we're gonna top off?
Yeah, we'll top off before we leave.
All right. You instruct the dock workers to refuel the ship and everything. I'll give you the price after, but it's going to be a couple hundred credits at least.
That's fine. I can pay that.
Are we dealing with robots or people?
Here, a bit of both. Especially Nar Shaddaa and the Outer Rim, you're going to be dealing with mostly non-humans and droids.
Well, that's what I meant, like person or robots. I would trust robots more to not mess with our stuff. But then again, we paid a premium for that, so let's hope it...
Nobody should come snooping in.
I mean, if they do, we also have 6 Force users on board the ship, and they could probably murder.
So we leave.
All right, let's go our separate ways, gents and ladies.
So
let's come back alive.
You both take speeders and or taxis. Dak, Zeta, Bale, Irula, and a deactivated N3RD, as well as Danny. You board 1. Fianna, Yorsh, and Wutra board the other one. Yep.
It's because I want to be able to have my own getaway thing if we need it.
Can we have swoop? Can we find swoop bikes?
You can certainly, if you don't want the taxi, you can have like your own. Regardless, it's going to be like 50 credits each. Like
She
each
just wants to
player.
look cool. Seeing
Yeah.
her old friends on a motorcycle. I'm so cool now.
Got to keep up those images.
Yeah, it's 50 credits if you want your own ride. It means that you also are, if you pay for the taxi, well, it's 50 credits for the whole taxis. You can spread it. You can share the price amongst yourself. You can split it amongst yourself. But if you want to be able to get away whenever you want, then I'd suggest paying 50 each to have some.
Can Wucha fit on mine?
Yeah, there's enough room for 2 people on Swoop.
Yeah, okay, put Wucha on mine.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Fianna, I suppose Doris is with you?
Yep.
Extra robot help.
Well, Doris sits on a basket in the front,
Yeah.
like E.T.
Oh, wait. Oh God.
Because she doesn't hover fast enough to keep up with a swoop bike.
Oh yeah, they've figured out like they figured out a system.
Yeah.
in Their
Magnets.
days on Coruscant.
Magnets.
How did they work?
Yep. And
Probably
you
has
guys
like a little like saddle like harness.
a sidecar.
thing. Well, no, not like a
tiny
harness,
sidecar.
like a messenger bag.
Yeah. So we'll take a quick break. And after the break, we'll do both of your scenes on Nar Shaddaa. We should be back like 5 to 10 minutes. That cool?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
See
Let's do
you
it.
everyone in a couple minutes. Hey, we're back. Hello. So, the party split. There was supposed to be music playing. I don't think it's playing. We do that again.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's very, very low music. Okay. Meh, meh. There you go. That should be good. All right. Who wants to go first?
I want to
because I've
I
been
want to see Fiona's.
I've been
Yes.
dreading this for a week, so
Let's get this going.
All right.
Let the smooches begin.
Oh,
We see 3 swoop bikes drive down a road, a street between like the high rise of Nar Shaddaa. You're leaving the Black Sun district, the Black Sun sector, and going into the more posh sector of Nar Shaddaa. Everywhere you look, hollows of either celebrities or wanted posters or displays of various establishments, most of them bars. But you also have, like, you know, a very fancy auction house, a very fancy theater, very fancy restaurants and everything. And you notice that there's not a lot of people on the streets. The farther you go from the, you know, lower, let's call them lower income sectors, but more like the more like crime ridden and like held in the grip of the various crime syndicates, like the less people there are. There's not a lot of ways you can on Nar Shaddaa escape from this like vicious circle of crime. Some of them did. Most of them are probably just at the head of crime families. And you reach this like very, very tall building, like over 100 floors, if not more. And near the top, like the third to last apartment, is where you need to go. It's a high-speed elevator that goes up there.
while they're there, Fiona will say, still got that feeling, Yorsh?
Do I?
Make another use the force check.
Okay. Force powers activate. Ooh, 12 this time. I use the force point.
Can I help him? I don't know how I can help him use the force.
Not with use the force, unfortunately.
I use the force point.
Go ahead.
13.
Can I give him inspiration from the force point that he just used?
Yep.
All right, roll a d8.
I mean, I made this mechanic so that you could cheese it, like, as much as you wanted.
Did it.
You guys have beaten the odds. No, actually, you had the feeling when the mention of going to that meeting happened, but ever since the feeling went away, which was, you know, like almost a day ago, nothing else.
No, I don't have it. Could just been my uncertainty in being back here. I don't know.
Just so you know, Arctis is friendly. Yeah, let's go with that.
What are you getting at?
He might come on to you, but it's not a big deal because he's like that with everybody.
Okay.
I mean, he just, you know, if somebody is good looking, then he'll usually, you know, just don't think too much of it because that's just the way he is. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable.
No, but at least I know my Lekus look good today.
Yeah.
I just give you like a smile, like, joke.
Yeah. She like turns bright red. You too, Lutra. Anyway, I just wanted to. He's not a creep. He's just.
You notice like she's blushing, and she's like, that's teacher. I don't know if I'm good for this assignment. You should have maybe asked Alistair.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not a very social person.
That's why I asked you.
Alright.
It's fine. He won't go out of his way. Just he'll.
But I shouldn't punch him, is what you're saying.
Yeah. He doesn't mean anything by it. And he's not gonna try anything.
Let me go laugh.
What are you laughing at? I'm a very good-looking Zabrak.
No, I'm laughing at the punching remark.
Oh, what? Well, look. Let's just say social gatherings have never been my forte.
I mean, it's a perfectly reasonable reaction.
If you want to learn social etiquette and how to be an expert in those kind of situations, just mimic Fiona. She's good at that.
Honestly, a lot of times I'd rather punch.
Noted. And she smiles a bit.
She like whispers that. I'm sure yours cheers, but she like tries
Like
to make
stage
it like.
whisper it.
I don't.
Well, no, she tries to like make it like a between you and me kind of thing.
Okay.
He doesn't, act like he knows.
So you take the elevator.
Fiona gets more and more nervous as she's watching the lights go, the letters go up.
You arrive at the high rise, and it's basically each apartment, if you will, is connected to that elevator. There's no hallway. There's no the entire floor belongs to Arctus Pentopla.
Mm-hmm.
So you step off the elevator, and there's just a short, maybe a 10 by 5 entryway where if you had any goods to drop, that's where the trash chute is and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this door, a big sliding steel door,
Mm-hmm.
gilded in gold, with a plaque engraved on it, in very flourishy handwriting. Arctus Pentopla, Esquire.
Idiot. She will knock on the door, something really essentially the Star Wars equivalent of
So you play the Star Wars music by knocking on the door.
yeah.
And it's such a mess. Someone opens the door. It is not Arctus. It is a human. Dressed in a fine blue, gray, and burnt orange uniform.
Mm-hmm.
The shirt is buttoned up all the way. Well, not all the way because it's tucked back, where you see the orange, and there's a small pin on it of a sort of bird, a stylized bird. And oops, 2 seconds. I made a mistake on that name. The person introduces themselves as Callow. Mr. Pentopla was waiting for you. Callow is a mid-20, very polite human male. Hair cropped short, They stand tall. You notice that he has a blaster in a holster on his leg, on his right thigh. But otherwise is dressed very, very servant-like. And he escorts you, all three of you, to the living room. Or the study, I should say. And as he's making you go down this long corridor, he turns around, just, looks at you from over his shoulder and says, Mr. Pentopla told me to expect only one person. I assume these two are your bodyguards?
Yes.
Or friends?
Yes.
The kitchen is big enough. We have plenty enough food, and we'll just bring more chairs along for the table. But you'll have to forgive me. And he looks to Yorsh and Wutra and says, you'll have to forgive me, but you might be seated a bit less comfortably than the other guests.
Are Mr. Pentopla's sisters here?
Oh, yes. Everyone's been eagerly awaiting your arrival, so much so that they've, for the most part, put off dressing up and making themselves presentable until the very last moment. It should not take long, and he motions to the study. It's just this, two big, lounge-type couches. Lounge chairs, I think they're called. With, a shelf that covers almost the entire wall, full of either busts, or books, or holotapes, what have you, of anything a cultivated person should own.
Without really thinking about it, as they get closer to the study door, Fiona grabs Yorshkata's hand and just squeezes it really, really hard.
Yeah, I can't give you a look, and I just kind of say, "You all right?"
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize.
That's fine. Is everything all right?
Just nervous.
I want Yosh to pat you on the upper back. You'll be fine.
It's just been a long time.
Would you care for some beverage? Anything to drink? We have quite a selection.
I'm all right, thank you.
No, I'm fine.
And he looks to Wutra. Wutra looks to you both.
If you'd like.
I shake my head as she says that.
And Wutra's like, no, I'm good. And Callow leaves. It takes about 5 minutes.
Fiona feels like she might pass out.
Oh, it feels like an eternity for you.
Yeah. She also probably looks like she might pass out.
You detect with your echolocation a lot of people sneaking in your
Where?
direction.
From where?
From farther down the hallway. 4 pairs of footsteps, probably.
Do they sound heavily booted?
Oh, no, not at all. Most of them actually sound and if you take a moment to really listen, it's people sneaking in high heels. And they're being very careful. If it wasn't for echolocation, and you just look to Wutra and Fiona real quick, and they haven't heard a thing.
I just say, there's some people coming, wearing high heels, they're sneaking, and I kind of just up to my head.
And as you say that, 4 women enter the room. I have their names and their personality, but I would like Lauren to describe.
Oh God, no!
What?
I didn't put a description because I didn't want to.
No. Just real quick. How is Cian? What is Cian wearing tonight?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Probably something that shows a lot of skin, honestly.
All right. What is Myrta wearing?
Probably, like, if you could imagine the exact opposite of what Sian is wearing, that.
All right, so she's dressed like an imperial guard with like the whole.
Well, no, like, but it's like very very high necks and long sleeves.
She has like
long skirts.
yeah, like her top, which is sort of like she's like sort of wearing like a kind of a tuxedo with like the neck that goes like all the way up to here, and it opens up with like frills. And what is Bera wearing?
Bear's probably wearing something like really really simple and elegant, like all one color, very simply cut.
All right. And what is Taithi wearing?
Taithi is wearing probably just something outrageously bright.
Nice.
All right.
And like crazy makeup.
She's probably wearing like the actual makeup she would wear during a ceremony as as a handmaiden when she's seating next to you. And the four girls come in, and they were trying to be very very stealthy, but when they cross the threshold of the study room and they see your face, all four of them freeze. And it takes a beat, and then their eyes just well up.
Yeah, Fiona has like just started sobbing and runs over to them.
Oh, and then it's like a group hug that doesn't end. All four of them, taking turns at being the closest to you as they can, and as she can, completely ignoring Yorsh and Wudra. And you hear, like at some point, Sian says, "Oh, we've missed you so much." Bera says, "I thought I'd never see you again." You hear some, "I was so scared for you. How are you doing? Where have you been?"
And this whole time, Fiona's just, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry."
And they're like, it's Arctus was a godsend. You don't have to be sorry about anything. You don't have to. You couldn't have done anything. We just were. And then Bera, is it Bera? No, sorry, Mirta turns and looks at Yorshkita and says, "He's the one that kidnapped you."
He is.
And you see she immediately goes, like behind her back.
Mirta.
To what?
It's fine.
Are you?
I'm not under duress.
It's a shame. Just so you know, it would have been Bera saying it. Because I had to take the one that had the dry sense of humor. And Taithi says, "Well, in this case, if everything's alright, where have you been? Why are you back here? What's..."
I came to find you. I never stopped looking for you. As soon as I realized that you were gone, I didn't know that they had put you there.
It's been... Well, the mines were... Omadun was something. And, Taithi's like, "Yep." And she, lifts her sleeve. And you notice a bunch of notches tattooed on her arm. And she's like, "This is that many people that tried to put their hands on me." And it is also that many people that didn't make it out of Omadun. And the girls are like, they explain, they relate that they tried to escape 3 times. Every time they managed to get like further out and further out. And at some point, the 3rd time, they actually they encountered Arctus. And Arctus told them of his plan and everything. At least for them and the whole colony. And they decided then to stay put and be like the perfect miners and just not cause any type of trouble. This was about like not even a month after they had been sent on Omadun. And it didn't take long for a ship to come in and apparently have a very specific list of prisoners that needed to be transported out, which included them. They knew what it was. There were other prisoners also. And they knew the first thing they wanted to do was to look for you. But Arctus told them that, you know, looking for Fianna might paint a target on Fianna, because they could be followed. The Empire could use them, and the best thing that they could do, and that's when you hear Arctus's voice chimes in and says, the best thing they could do is to stay put until we manage to find a way to contact you, or you contact us. Sorry it took a while. And you see he's looking at his dress. He's dressed in the official senatorial garb of Naboo.
Fianna walks up and smacks him across the face.
It makes up. And he's like, oh. Wutroy and Yorsh, see Callow reached for his blaster. All the girls are smiling. And he's like, yeah, that stings. I don't know what stings more. The slap or the feeling behind it. It's totally deserved.
And then she hugs him and starts crying some more.
He's like, hi, Fianna. It's alright. He just hugs you and waits for you to...
Mm-hmm. And she has to actually stand on her toes to get her arms around his neck.
Yeah, he's 6'4".
Yeah, he's incredibly tall.
Thank you for the slap, apparently.
Thank you. Yes, the slap bits. Yeah, like Fianna, I don't know. This is the only person Fianna ever has to literally look up at.
And he looks at the room and says, I thought you wouldn't bring company. Who are your friend here?
She will turn to Yorsh and let him introduce himself.
Name's Yoshito. Sure you know that already. Pleasure to meet you.
Actually, I didn't.
Yeah.
Pleasure meeting you, Yorshkata. And, who's this standing behind you?
I look towards Wutra.
Wutra, who's just struck by Arctus. And she's just, Wutra. You call me Wutra. And he's like, hi, Wutra.
Oh my god.
It's a very exotic name. I like that.
Just give her a break.
Sure, if you say so. Anything for you. Are you hungry?
Well, you came to all this trouble for dinner, so.
Yes, and you should see the cook I had. I paid for the meal. Amazing. Oh, by the way, the theme for tonight's meal is Naboo delicacy. I had to go through the rest of my reserves. Some of the stuff might be a bit stale. I'm sorry in advance. But I tried to get everything from the home world as much as I could. Come, come. And he brings you all to this like 10-foot long table, entirely made out of like a single block of platinum, with like cushioned chairs. One wall of his dining room is just a force field giving into to Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah.
Giving on to Nar Shaddaa. There's
Seriously?
music playing. Yep.
Arctis?
The table is laden with food and drinks. And he's like, well, I mean, I thought you'd have like a big meal, not some intimate one-on-one dinner, unless, was that what you had in mind?
No, I just mean this place. It's
Oh,
little
wait,
much,
and he
even for
presses
you.
a button, and there's a like chandelier that drops down from the ceiling. To be fair, I didn't have this place built to my specifications. I just bought the place. The prior owner was a bit of a eccentric individual. Might as well have fun with it.
She's gonna look to Yorsh and see how he's taking all of this.
You're actually just like looking outside in the at the view. He doesn't seem to be taken aback by it or bothered. He seems to be looking to see how different you are compared to how you were like 5 minutes ago, or like nervous and stuff, and how like more like happy you were with them.
Yeah, you can like see it in her body that like like she moves in a different way. Like this tension that you've seen in her posture, it's just like that you just thought was part of the ways that she stands is gone.
Yeah, and like I think you just see me like staring out, but I have this like smile on my face that we would know it's in response to that. And he's just like looking out, admiring the view.
Make a perception check, Yorsh.
Sure. Where are my skills? 18.
From across the street, a few stories lower, there was someone spying on you. Clearly, like with binoculars. And you saw them. They must have seen you looking out the window because they just bolt. You notice that the person was also wearing stormtrooper armor. But you feel, you know that feeling you had of like danger?
Yeah.
It's completely gone. As in, if you hadn't been there, or if nobody had stepped up to the window, something could have happened.
Right, like I circumvented it.
Yeah, seeing that there were more people than maybe that person thought there would be.
Waylaid it for some
Yeah.
time. I don't think I say anything. Not to the group.
You have the feeling that, like, if Fianna hadn't gone to Arctis's place tonight, something might have happened to Arctis. And that's the danger you felt. But
yeah, I think I like you see me look down for a moment and then I look up, and I think I just kind of like walk over to where's that guy, the bodyguard?
he's standing closer to the kitchen door.
Okay, yeah, I think I go over there, just as they're like talking and mulling about what Wutra's doing, whatever Wutra's doing. I think I just go over there and I just kind of like put my back towards the group and I just kind of like say like extremely quietly, there was a stormtrooper watching outside. He left. He saw me. After tonight, I don't think you should stay here.
It wasn't part of our intention. Thank you very much, sir. It wasn't part of our intentions. Thank you very much, sir.
Say that without muffling, because I couldn't.
It wasn't part of their intention to stay. And he says, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. And I just kind of like nod. Let's move away. Not like, bringing it to the group. Not to
Alright.
ruin the atmosphere.
Fianna, Arctis says. He motions to a chair next to his that has like extra cushions. He's like, would you care to sit next to me?
I suppose.
I mean, as a member of royalty, normally your seat would be at the edge of the table, except we had to bring a few extra chairs, and the edge of the table is now a bit more crowded than I thought it would.
Yeah. Of course, that's fine.
Plus, I mean, if you're tired of looking at my face, you can just look at Nar Shaddaa outside.
I'm always tired of looking at your face, Arctis.
Well, don't you want me to put the... And he takes your chair and, like, swivels it towards the force field, and he's like, do you want me to just...
It's oh my god.
Put it over here? Like this? Is it what you... No? Alright. And he puts it back around the table. Everyone sits, and he says, it is tradition on Naboo, looking at Wutra and Yorsh, to thank the chef for the meal before we eat.
Whose tradition?
Our tradition.
No, I don't say that. I'm saying in character. I'm just like, I was from the slums in Naboo. And we're not tradition in there.
Yeah. And he's like, it's just, I'll have the cook come in. Fianna, try not to have too strong of a reaction. And he claps, and the door opens. And out comes a very giggly Gungan female.
Nurse. Oh my god. She gets up and like runs over to Narsing.
And she's like, Friendo, don't! I have a warm stew in my hand!
Oh
Wait.
gosh, sorry.
And she like puts down a thing, and she's like, Queenie! You're here! You're alive!
You're alive. Oh gosh.
I did!
Oh.
I did all the mining on Omadun with the girls.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Narsing.
Oh, you did nothing. I knew this would happen. I am part of a very secret organization, I am.
Yes. Yes, I've met your friends.
They never took me seriously, though, when I told them that I was in the rebellion. None of the guards did.
Well, I'm glad they didn't take you seriously.
Well, yeah, it saved my life. Now, I'm working as Arctis's chef.
Really?
I said Misa thinks.
Arctis?
And Arctis is like, she does whatever she wants. It's I have stopped trying to... Plus, nobody would suspect a Gungan. I mean, come on. She can go around Nar Shaddaa as she pleases. It's amazing.
I'm so happy to see you, Narsing. I was so worried about you.
And she hugs you again. She's like, Isa has so much more food to cook. I remember all the recipes from home. And Isa, I'm gonna do that. Also because Arctis says, Misa not very good at cooking any food aside from Naboo delicacies. And like all four of the girls and Arctis, they just nod very subtly, close their eyes, as if like something must have happened like so often that they got fed up of whatever she tried to make.
Narsing, before you leave, are the Gungans okay? Have they been affected? Is the boss all right?
I don't know. Misa, I have to say Misa. Misa hasn't heard of other Gungans.
When were you taken to Omadun?
Not long after you were kidnapped. Misa thinks. Time is wrong when you live underground and it's very dry. Almadoon is very dry.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay, Narsing.
Mm-hmm.
I've missed you a lot.
I come eat with you. And then I leave with you.
Yes,
Isa has to report.
to the senator, yes.
Who's that?
The White Knight.
Yes. I have yet to meet this white knight. Misa thinks that the night is always dark. So.
I will not
Okay, I go back to food.
stand, by the way, chat. I will not stand for any Narsink hate. Narsink is a sweet, precious angel.
She's the sweetest. So. Even our own private chat. What the hell, people?
This is no. I will riot. I will riot. Narsink is a precious angel. It is not her fault that George Lucas made the Gungans terrible.
That he did, unfortunately. So, while you guys will start eating, we're just gonna move the action down to the slums of Nar Shaddaa for a
The
second.
worst part.
You mean the best part? That's where the
Heyo.
action happens.
You guys are overcrowding a speeder,
Yes.
going to this alien chop shop. It is called Gavin's Parts. And when you approach, you notice it's like this repurposed warehouse. There must be at least half a dozen droids outside of different makes. Some of them just like scrapped together. Some of them very, very old models, like something that you haven't seen except like in a museum or whatnot. And they're carrying boxes around. One of them is even standing outside, and one of its arm has been replaced by like an arrow with Gavin's part. We're open, and it just spins the arrow like that from time to time to like advertise the place. The whole street around this warehouse smells of oil and steel.
Nice. That's my spot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you enter.
I'll go first. I open the door, which I hope goes.
Oh yeah, it goes and inside 6 more droids.
This is
doing their
like
stuff.
awesome.
The lights flicker. There's spare parts all over the place. It's like a labyrinth to navigate to get to the counter. You see at the far end of the room, or what would probably be like the center of the warehouse. It's just there's so much stuff in the back. This Juros fellow with like steampunk goggles, for lack of a better term, on his head, dressed like a pilot. So like the sort of like orange jumpsuit
Nice.
type thing, with a tool kit around his chest, a tool belt, and he's just on the counter and he's performing what could only be described as heart surgery on a droid. He's like removing these like tiny ass cables and screws and electronic parts, and then replacing them, soldering them in place, as a couple of other droids float around him and hand him different tools, as he's just like mouthing stuff in Juro, going like.
Is there like a tiny bell on the counter?
There doesn't need to be, because as soon as you guys come in, 4 probe droids like Doris crowd your space, and they look at you, and you see like their eye like adjusts and focuses to try to see who it is,
I tried to just bat one away and it's like, get out of my face.
It tases your hand. Psst.
I'm gonna reach to my weapon.
And the
No,
Juro
so
says,
Just easy to just like put her hand over his shoulder.
welcome, welcome, friends, to Juro... Gavin, the Juro's droid shop. What can I... Oh. Presses a button on the counter and says, we're closed. And then the 6 droids from outside, they come back in. The door slams shut, leaving you and the group inside. And he walks up from behind the counter, wiping his grease-stained hands on a cloth. He's
I'm
like,
gonna lean over to Bale and simply say, we can trust him. He just locked inside here.
well, yes, would you like to have any Black Sun members come in while I'm here?
Good point.
Come in, my friends. Hi, I'm Gavin. And he, like, shakes your hand. And then hugs Bale, and he's like, Senator Organa, it's been an age. Bale's like, indeed it has. The Juros continues by saying, are you here for a repair? Maybe an upgrade? Is everything alright? And Bale is like, yeah, and he taps his chest, like, right under his left nipple.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Pectoral muscle. He, like, taps here, and he's like, it's holding on. He's like, well then, what can I do for you? And Irula brings in N3RD. He's like, we need to have this droid in tip-top shape and have unrestricted access to his whole data bank. Casually taps his nips. Yep. The Dross is like, sure, I can do this. 3, 6, 4, and 8. Bring the droid in the back. Open it up. I want to see what's inside. And don't you dare lose a piece. And like 4 droids come up, saying stuff in binary, and they pick up N3RD. And they bring him in the back. And the Dross is like, well, in the meantime, anything I can do for you, fine folks? I offer droids, droid parts, improvements, repairs. I can even create, if you have a specific design in mind. I also specialize in modding. And he looks at Dak. Equipment.
Don't get it in his brain.
Well, now that you're mentioning it,
He's like, this is a very standard make blaster rifle, is it not?
yes.
Give it here. And like he takes it, spins it around, and he's like, it's a bit... Sights are a bit off. I see that it's been used quite a lot. I figure you are a man of action.
Sure am.
No wonder the plasma compressor seems to be a bit... And he shakes it. He's like, yeah, might have been damaged in a fight.
I've been meant to fix that for a long while.
This
Probably
isn't
when you
very
got shot
accurate,
with a
is it?
rocket launcher.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, if you have a rocket launcher, I have, I'm working on a specific design for surface-to-air portable missiles.
You're talking my language. However, the rocket launcher is not with me right now. That'd be a little bit too obnoxious.
Heavy?
Yes.
That's alright. So, between you and me,
Me and you.
would you like me to fiddle with your cannon?
You see Zeta just look away and like walk to like a different corner.
He's like, of
Depends
course,
on
I think
how
you would...
handy are you?
He's like, of course, you would need... I would need to make sure that everything is cleared with the good senator, he's your boss, right? You work for the... And he looks at both Zeta and you and Danny, and he's like, you both, all 3 work for Mr. Organa.
I'm gonna look at Zeta and be like, I work for her. She.
I don't work for Mr. Organa, but I do have mutual interests.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, for my mutual interest, I can fix your rifle, maybe add a few things to it. Give it a
Nothing
bit...
too fancy. I need to be able to fix it myself if something breaks.
Don't worry, I'll give you the instruction manual. It's very easy. You'll see. You just need to open it up and make sure you don't break it and you don't touch the plasma generator, because if that thing blows up...
It blows up.
Yep. Yep. But you know, it's the risks of fiddling
with the cannon.
Yeah. Hey, look. Because you're friends with Bale, I'm going to give you a deal. 2,000 credits. And I make...
Yeah. I'm going to take my rifle back then.
1,000 and I make only half the modifications.
Zeta's just staring at him.
I don't have that kind of money at all.
That's a shame. And he shakes it again. He's like, well, this could have been a very beautiful piece if you ever get the money, and he hands it back to you.
I'm gonna shake it lightly, like, damn it.
When you shake it, you don't hear noise. There was noise when he shook it.
I'm gonna shake it a little bit harder.
It's nothing.
I'm gonna just sling it back on, like, okay, that's...
And he just whistles back to his counter.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, what?
It's been a little while since I've been on Nar Shaddaa. Can you fill me in on what's going on?
Who was in charge the last time you came?
Ema the Hutt.
That stayed the same.
I figured. Do you happen to know, or do you happen to have, like, a list of the people that he finds, or that he has on his wanted list?
I'm sure I can get you that. And as he says that, the doors, like someone bangs on the door from the outside. And he's like, uh-oh. Quick, hide behind the counter. Hide behind the counter.
I jump the counter.
And like Bale crouches with Irula. Zeta, what do you do?
She's probably not gonna go behind the counter because there's probably too many people. But she'll find a place to hide.
All right.
I'm gonna get my blaster pistol out.
Both of you make a stealth check.
No.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
As he says, "We're closed," and there's a very rough voice outside that says, "You're not closed for me." And he's forced to open the doors.
My head pokes out just a little bit.
There's a human that come in with, like, flanked by two Trendoshans, the lizard people.
Right.
They're armed with blaster carbines, and he strides in, wearing this, like, long coat, like a trench coat with body armor, and he's flipping a knife in his hand and spinning a blaster in the other. He's like the cool guy. Greasy hair, probably a fake scar across his face. He's like, Gavin Varga, you're behind. You know, Mr. Ema doesn't appreciate when someone's behind on their payments. And the Juros is like, Farsi, I'm working as hard as I can. It's just, nobody has the means to buy or repair droids. When your boys went and did that thing at the factory the other day, it ruined it for everyone, and now nobody trusts droids anymore. What is a droid repair guy gonna do to keep afloat in these times? And Farsi's takes a package from his coat, puts it on the counter. And he's like, we've talked about it before. You don't make enough with the robots. And he taps the package. You'll make ends meet with the spice. And he just like taps the Dross's face. He's like, I'm giving you a day. And then he becomes suspicious and is gonna roll a perception check.
Oh boy.
This is all on you. I rolled a nat 20.
I know. Yeah, I rolled like, yeah.
And he's like, hey, you behind the counter. Get up.
I'm gonna get up, but I'm gonna leave my blaster like hidden in one of the shelves.
Like, who is this, Gavin? Gavin's like, it's, my apprentice. Is he? Yeah, he is my apprentice. He's like, oh, you don't make enough to pay Hema, but you make enough to hire an apprentice.
You didn't hire me. I work for free.
Well, then you're dumb.
I'm an intern.
Well, then you have my sympathies.
Thank you.
Make a deception check.
Absolutely.
Jack.
I'm not allowed to assist with this, am I?
Unless you want to cough and come out of hiding.
And I'll think about it.
He, he's like, probably have some valuables on you. Maybe we could come to an arrangement with Mr. Gavin here.
I'm gonna make a sneak attack.
Maybe you... That's great. He's about to say, like, maybe you give us your lunch money. And Zeta fires at
Not firing.
Varsi. Oh.
Oh?
I have a stun baton. I'm hitting him with the fucking stun
Okay,
baton.
you're running up behind him and just...
Not running.
Are
you chugging
throwing?
it?
Are you throwing the stun baton?
I'm literally slowly moving my
Oh,
way.
yeah.
over to him.
It's you're ninja running to him. That's okay. It's still stealthy.
Oh, man, I know when she said that, I just wanted to punch him in the face.
So, stun baton. Stun rules. Where are they again? I know I put it somewhere in there. I know they're somewhere. It's awesome. I forgot where my shit was.
I can find it too.
Yeah, it's in the PDF I made, but I don't remember.
It's a 3d10, and she gets automatic advantage.
Yeah, no, that it doesn't work like that.
And it does max damage.
It's no, the baton. I know I have the stats for the baton. It's the stun thing that I forgot. All right, so if you deal enough damage, so in excess to his damage threshold, he's gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw or fall unconscious automatically. Because it's a sneak attack, you also get to add your d6s from the sneak attack to that. So make an attack roll.
I don't think my
advantage.
stun baton has the correct
Let me.
crit
Do
damage.
you mind if I open up your sheet?
I do not mind at all.
Stun baton. Yep, I don't think there's finesse on that weapon. Yeah, no, that's not a finesse weapon. Alright, so it's +3 damage dice, 1d6, kinetic, crit damage, 1d6. That is all. That's all. It's the only thing you were missing was that.
Okay. Do I need to, since I'm doing this with the sneak attack, do you want me to roll with advantage?
Yes, please, because he doesn't know you're there.
No, wait, I think I did that with the wrong one. Whoops. Give me 1 sec.
I don't know, I don't see anything. Whoa, alright. 15 hits, 4 damage. Whoop, we didn't add your strength, so that would be a 7. No, you don't have strength. That's true. So it's a 4, plus roll an extra 3d6. I think we're at 3 or 4. I think we're at 4. You guys are level 7 or 8? You're level 8.
Oh,
8, yeah.
So 4d6.
1. I'll roll
So that's 13 so far. No, just 4, 10.
Yeah, so I'll roll a 3d6. Why did you do a +3? I told you to do 3d6, you dumb. There we go. That's better.
All right. You don't need to put the +3 though. That doesn't go
Yeah,
there.
I
But
don't know why it did that.
it's fine. It's 15. So 19. That is way above my damage threshold. So let me roll my Constitution check. Well, then he's unconscious.
Yeah, I did it. You just see Zeta just like smack him, and she looks at the like one of the cronies, and she goes, "Leave."
Make an
Do you think
intimidation
that's
check
wise?
with advantage. Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Okay, hang on. Intimidation check with advantage.
They look at you. They look at their boss, who's just like twitching on the ground. They pick him by the like shoulders. Well, not shoulders, but like collar, basically, and they drag him out. And like one of the Trandoshans turns around and in very broken basic says, "We'll be back."
Zeta just like goes and like closes the door. And she looks at Dak and she's like, "Oh my god!"
That was epic. Remind me to never piss you off.
I do that a lot. I need to stop it.
Kevin is like,
And where did you get the stun baton?
I've always had that. A girl's got to be protected, okay?
Damn.
what
And
is
she
gonna
kind of
happen
looks
to
at
me?
Bale and she's like, "He's your friend, right? Maybe throw him a bone and maybe help him. Maybe."
I think at this point he's gonna need a bigger
job."
bone because they're gonna be back in force.
Well-
Yeah, we should probably leave soon. By the way.
We'll see that in a moment, because we're going back to Rich Place.
Rich place. Nice dance, Lauren.
Ding ding, sparkle sparkle.
So, Rich Place with a song called Tense. There's plenty of food. There's plenty of wine. There's plenty of anything that you would like to have. Arctis says, as you're eating, I've seen the news. Fianna. They made you out to be a very poor leader, which I know is not true. They're not really looking for you anymore. You might be happy to know that.
Really? Not even after I broke out of their prison?
You what? And like all
Nothing.
4 girls look at you.
Nothing, it's fine.
And Cian's like, you broke out of jail? By yourself?
I mean, Doris helped.
And Doris goes, nobody understands binary. So it's like, nod, smile and nod. Well, I don't monitor, Arctis continues, I don't monitor Imperial frequencies as much as I used to before. But I haven't heard about Fianna Aristhanes, Queen of Naboo, being taken prisoner and thrown into some backwater mining colony or jail or something.
No. They threw me in the Lusankya.
And it takes him a while. He's like, I think I've heard of... Isn't that a prison on Coruscant?
Yes. I suspect they couldn't have made it public knowledge that I was in prison, considering that the official story is I've been kidnapped.
Makes sense. You're playing them well.
Doing the best I can.
It's what we all do. He bends over to you and whispers, "Is it too much if I ask you what's the deal between and his eyes dart to yours and then to you.
She
Yeah.
blushes and is like, "What do you mean?"
Just, is your hireling? He's dressed. You're not disguised, are you? Yeah, so he's like, he's dressed very peculiar.
He's a companion.
And he looks at you and at yours, and he's like, companion can, oh, yes, well.
No.
I can't tell you how to live your life, Fiona. It's
We travel together. He kidnapped me. It's all very complicated.
He's like, I think I've seen your face before then. On the surveillance tapes from Naboo. There were more people than just one person that kidnapped you. It's like a whole crew of terrorists or something. Sorry.
Yep.
Terrorists.
They are indeed.
Well, glad to see you're in good company. Well, I mean, you could be in better company, but I sort of had to keep quiet for a bit, unfortunately.
Yeah. You sure did, didn't you?
I had to.
Arctis. All those things we dreamed about. All those plans we had. Think of what we could have done together.
We would have been thrown in jail after a few months. Do you not think I wanted to go back to Naboo? To help you rule, to help you make sure that our little green planet was the exception to the rule? That it would have been a haven of free thinkers and artists and learned individuals and what have you. It wouldn't have lasted. I've seen what the Empire wants to do. And I wasn't alone in this endeavor, I'll tell you that. That much at least. But we hatched a plan. I'm just gonna lay low, make sure that my closest friends, and he looks at you, are safe and sound. And wait for this whole thing to blow over. Palpatine's gonna, I don't know, die of a heart attack at some point, I'm pretty sure. Look at how old he is. This Empire's not gonna last once he's gone. Plus, I mean, we're young. We have plenty ahead of ourselves after he's gone. And we can rebuild properly.
Why didn't you tell me?
Here's the thing. When I saw you had been making Moff Borsk look like an idiot in front of the entire Imperial Senate time and time again, I knew that whoever would try to contact you would be heavily screened. You made that guy look like an idiot, which, wow, I am.
Not that hard. He's an idiot.
I know he is. He's also very well connected. And, Nobody was taking him seriously. That's one of the last few chuckles I had back at the Senate. See, all of us were wired, if you will. Nothing could happen on Coruscant without the Empire, the Emperor knowing. This wine is very good. Anything I did was met with suspicion. At the very least. Like, best case scenario, suspicion. And then I'd come back home and I'd realize someone had gone through my stuff. Worst case scenario, look at what happened to Senator Organa. He disappeared, they say. He's a dissident. And he all of a sudden vanished. Poor man's lucky if he's still alive.
About that.
What, you broke him out of jail?
Yes.
He does a spit take. He's like, wait. I know you're like trained in infiltration and misdirection and political maneuvering and all the I know what the Queen has to go through. So you're telling me that not only did you pick yourself out of the Lusankya, but you found, wherever he was in the galaxy, Senator Bail Organa.
He was in the Lusankya with me. It wasn't that hard.
Oh, yeah, makes sense. So you bailed him out as well?
I broke out and then broke back in and then broke him out again. Yes. Not by myself the second time.
The 4 handmaidens are just sitting like this and listening to your, like, every word.
Yeah, she, like, looks at them. She's like, it was not my best work, honestly. Any one of you could have done better, but it was pretty good.
Thank you for the pun bits. Arctis continues this. Wow, so what do you do now? You just bail dissidents out of prison? You're going up against... You're not going up against the Empire, are you?
Isn't that what you're doing?
I mean, I'm pulling the carpet from under them. Rug from under them. But I'm not... I'm a single person. What do you want me to do against the galaxy? Well, I mean, now we're 2, and you're an unstoppable force, apparently.
Yeah. You did what I spent months trying to do with a hand wave.
That took a lot more than a hand wave for that. Took a lot more. And I did it because I knew that they were looking for you. They weren't paying attention to a bunch of prisoners on Omadun.
I get the sense you and Senator Organa aren't the best of friends.
We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I'm not gonna stab the guy in the back, and I'm not gonna tell the Empire where he is, if that's what you're worried about.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm here to ask you to join the rebellion.
Well, at least you're forthcoming with me. I mean, God, what would it be if you had tried to manipulate me into joining the rebellion? Like, who the fuck would do that?
Arctis. They have a weapon.
Yeah, so do I.
No.
Well, I mean, not right now, but...
No. Arctis.
Oh,
They
I see.
have a something that can destroy an entire planet in the blink of an eye.
He looks to Yorsh and to Wutra, and then back to you. And he's like, are you... You're not kidding.
You must know the Hutts are in bed with the Imperials now.
No, I sort of tried to one-up them on that, but that didn't go so well.
They had a stockpile of kyber crystals.
Yeah.
Enough kyber crystals to power a super weapon.
Oh, shit. Huh. So, you mind coming with me, Fiona?
Of course.
And he looks to everyone, and he's like, if you'll just excuse us for a few minutes. I need to talk to you in private.
Yeah.
And he brings you to his bedroom. Well, bedroom. So, the dining room, picture it's the same size, with like a rounded like force field window type thing. Looks at Nar Shaddaa. There's a spa in there. There's like it's just it's
like
luxury like there's no tomorrow. You notice two things. On his night table, there's a bust of Queen Fianna Aristines, and a smaller bust of Queen Karina. They look to have been not damaged, but like, you know, not carried with the most care. Like, probably like transported like in haste out of somewhere. And there is in one corner of the room like a sort of stand, and floating above that stand is like this shard, like green shard, crystal shard, if you will, that's about the size of a forearm, and it's just slowly spinning, held by gravity repulsors. He's like, oh, by the way, welcome to my bedroom. Don't look at the mess. This is what you're talking about? And he points to the crystal.
I'm assuming that's what it is, yeah. Like outgame. Like is it a kyber crystal? I don't know.
Most probably. I mean, from what you remember, they can be any color, but green is one color that they can have.
Mm-hmm.
This is what... Shoot. Well...
Arctis, what did you do?
I'm gonna come out and say it. I am sorry I participated in building an Imperial weapon of whatever you're talking about. I didn't know. But this is what they were digging on Omidoon. I didn't know. I bought part of the private facility that ran operations on Omidoon. I didn't care what they were doing. I just wanted the girls to be safe. And the men too, but I knew that you cared for a select few at least. I wanted to make sure they were safe. I did not know what they were mining. I did not care about it. It could have been spice for all I cared. I just wanted to make sure that they were safe. Now I'm complicit.
Arctis. This was all a daydream.
What, you here?
She like turns extremely red. No, the super weapon. No one could have known. It was all. How could you have known? You couldn't have.
No. Well, maybe. I should have known. I was just blindsided. Like an idiot.
We all were. That's the problem, you and I, Arctis. We tried. We believe in.
No,
in what we in democracy and the process so much, and we try so hard to change things from within, and they're always one step ahead of us. They always have more power.
And he takes your hand in his and he says, but this time I didn't do it for the system or for the process or anything. I did it for you. And Garm told me to be careful, to not let my feelings get in the way. I wanted to make sure you were safe because they kept me away from you. And they... Do you not think I wanted to call you every so often? Maybe not every single day because Senate life is hell. But I tried. I wanted to. They would have found me. They would have found you. And I wanted to make sure everything was... I wanted to make sure the girls were safe because I knew you cared about them. I wanted to make sure that you were safe. I could have hired just so many bounty hunters looking for you across the galaxy. I didn't do it because... Well, because in some way I knew that as long as you remained hidden, nobody could find you. Nobody could hurt you. But now look what it did. I cared for you, and I'm complicit in whatever it is the Empire is doing. And I want to make it right. Yeah. So I'm sorry I wasn't the diligent senator working the system and dreaming of democracy and liberty and freedom and trying to care for my people. I cared for one person. Well, in a way, you could say the queen is like the embodiment of the people. So maybe if that counts, I cared for all the people.
Arctis. It's okay. I've had to do some things I'm not proud of either to find you. Please. This rebellion, it's a mess.
Oh. Great. How worse is it from the Empire?
It's full of smugglers and slavers and liars and force users playing God, and
Your
half,
ears ring.
and half of the people who work there could replace me with a statue and I would do a better job fulfilling their needs. And the other half think that my devotion to my people is a weakness. Nobody understands me.
He takes you by the shoulders and looks at you straight in the eyes and says, "You have never been weak. Never." And he leans in for a kiss.
Oh,
6 years. I'm sorry.
what?
Wine. Got to me.
What?
He straightens his jacket and he's like, "No, Empire is at the galaxy's in danger. I should not have done that."
I didn't think that you what?
It,
Oh God. I need to go. And she just leaves. And just is just like bright red and sits down at the table and just like like empties her wine glass.
Arctis does not come out of his room for a bit.
Yoshida says, "Good conversation."
Enlightening. So what do you think, girls? Ready to join I don't know, rebellion?
Myrta, not Myrta, Tythe, sorry, holds up her sleeves. She's like, "Well, I still have a whole other arm and a bit of room on this one as well."
Tythe.
I mean, to defend the queen, to defend her honor, to stand in the way of danger, and like all four start chiming in, saying aloud, swearing aloud the oath of the handmaidens. To protect the interest, and it you know that there's a part in it that says to protect the interests of the Republic, which they still say.
Mm-hmm.
We would lay our lives down for you, my queen. We'll follow you to the end of the galaxy if need be. To which CN says, "Especially if Red Boy over here stays." Wait, just to make sure, Yorshkita has red skin, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I do. I should have
By the way,
white markings.
yeah. By the way, Yoshikita, Cien looks like remarkably like Fiona. They look very similar. Did you not read that part of the note?
Yes. Yes. Yes, I did, but for some reason it just
went
I'm
right
like,
over
yeah,
your
she's her
head.
body double. Like, she's the Natalie Portman. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
think for a second that, oh yeah, body doubled. She's exactly like her.
Yeah, she looks. Yeah, okay, good. Fiona says, yeah, I think Yorsh is in this. Are you, Yorsh?
Yeah, I say, well, as I said, when we saw the information, that kind of power shouldn't belong in anyone's hands, and I helped destroy it. That kind of thing is too dangerous. So, threats aside, and I'll stare at the one who said it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be here. Of course.
And you hear, after you say that, the voice of Arctis Pentopla coming from the corridor as he's walking. Looks a bit flustered, and he doesn't want to look at Fiona right away. And he says, and you can count on my support.
Good. Is this location safe?
The guard that was standing at the kitchen door chimes in and says, looking at your... No, it's not. We're in danger, Mr. Pentopla. We have to move as soon as possible.
Yes.
And Arctis is like, I only need to bring one thing. I'm good to go. And the girls are like, we're good. And you hear from the kitchen, you saw not thinking of letting me here. And Narsing comes out, and she's like, Misa not staying alone here. Plus Narshada stinks. Misa coming with the Queenie. And also to see a white knight.
Yeah. And she'll take out her communicator and call Zeta. That's her name. Sorry, I'm still like, well,
It's the wine.
Zeta.
You kind of see her just like, you see like, she's still kind of like, ah. And she kind of like answers it. And she's like, yes.
I've got some company.
I'm going to need a bigger ship.
No, we just might have to move some of the beds back into my room.
No, we need to move the beds back into our rooms.
Yeah.
Out of character, aren't the beds already being used?
Not all of them.
No. And see, this is kind of like,
Let's
how many?
count them out.
Yeah, let's
Shall
count
we?
these beds.
I'm sure
There's 15 beds.
There's 15 beds. And currently 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 beds are taken.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
but now we can definitely have a crew that's actually taking shifts. Like a real, actual ship.
That's true. Nobody would have their own bed anymore. Everybody would sleep in a slightly warm bed all the time. But
Or we could just get more beds.
also,
Oh my god, we'll never have warm water anymore.
also,
Yeah, we could get more beds.
guys,
There-
the ship is full. The Guthrok can only take up to 12 people maximum. You're already going like one person above.
yeah, so that's why, like,
Well-
Zeta's, like, thinking in her head, and she's like,
I mean, not forever. Just
does your friend
Temporarily.
have their own ship?
I don't know. Actually, Arctis, do you have a ship?
I had to sell it last week. Like, I have a shuttle, but an actual starship? Not anymore. I can probably... Ugh.
I mean, you'll need to sell this place, won't you?
It was a rental.
Oh my god, he's fake rich.
Arctis, how much money do you have left?
Everything's gold
Is
leaf.
this why you came to me, Fiona?
No, I just can't fit you all on our ship.
He was about to say something and then he just shuts up for a moment. I can get maybe a ship, but not on Narshada. I wouldn't trust any ship makers here.
If I may interject, you see like a little hollow Zeta. Goes,
Hello, miss.
Hi, I'm Zeta. I am I'm the captain. Buy some what are they called? The hook 'em on one end, then the other end.
A
Seed.
tow line?
No, it's like the thing that you sleep in.
Oh,
Hammock.
hammocks.
Yeah, buy some hammocks.
Out of game, Zeta, you know though that the problem with the limit of people is not the sleeping arrangement. It's the fact that you will not have enough life support.
We're gonna lack oxygen at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like buy hammocks, and then while we are doing what we are doing here, I would highly suggest that you find the closest place that sells starships from here.
Look, I'm sure Bale is going to want to set up a base, so we can figure something out. But let's all meet at the ship for now.
Yes, I would love to see what kind of ship Fianna Aristones travels in.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. And then Zeta just turns it off.
Alright. Well then. I need to grab a thing or two.
Take Karina with you, please.
That wasn't going to be my first choice, but sure. Anything for you. And he's like, he calls Coley and says, I need your help then. I only have 2 hands. And the guard goes, well, the servant goes with them. And they basically come back. He's like, Arctis has a backpack, like a very fancy traveling backpack. And the servant is holding the bust of Fianna Aristones.
Really, Arctis?
I mean,
it's fine.
I am a servant of the Queen. They always gave you one when you swear the oath and everything. I thought I'd keep it. I mean, don't you think she's good looking? And he shows you, like, the bust.
I don't know. Something's weird about her nose.
I dropped her when I moved in. I failed in my duties as a senator. If you want me to step down, I can step down.
Yeah, off with your head. Cien, is Myrta, is everything taken care of for you?
The girls are like, we don't own anything. And Arctis is like, rolls his eyes and tells the girls, like, go pack up everything you have in the room. That's all yours. Like, it always was. And they leave. It takes about like an hour for everyone to get ready.
Do I sense the crystal?
Yeah, there's something in the backpack. It resonates faintly with the Force. It didn't when it was on the stand, probably because of whatever force field was around it to keep it afloat. But yeah, now you feel it. It's very faint. It's like the same thing as... It's the same crystals that what you put in your lightsabers. So, you know.
Yeah, I just look at Arctis and I just say, what's in your backpack?
Kyber crystal. Oh, hi. I'm unwittingly responsible for potentially the death and destruction of, I don't know, whatever the Empire is going to do with their weapons. Nice to meet you, by the way, Fianna's companion.
Yoshita.
Yorshkata.
Jedi.
It's... Oh. And he looks at his backpack, and he's like, I figure you want it.
We can talk about it on the ship.
Sure, we can come to an. I kind of need some spare change, so.
Yorshka doesn't have any money.
I do actually.
They all make a vow of poverty. You made a vow of poverty.
Wait, you have money?
Yeah. I was a smuggler, remember?
Why have I been paying for every? Never mind.
I don't know. You just keep saying you're rich. I'm just like, okay.
I mean, I do have free money.
Yeah, there you go. So, hey.
Mechanically, still, Fiona's like, wait, what? You have money?
I don't say that out in character though. I'm just like, okay. That's why I pay for the swoop bikes, remember? But yeah, I just say we can talk about it on the ship. I don't answer him about the poverty thing.
All right. You guys leave.
As everyone's leaving,
Mhm.
I'm gonna like go behind, like me and Wucha are gonna go behind them, and then I'm gonna try and like stay in the room,
Mm-hmm.
in that room, and then like wherever like there's like a pillar that faces the door,
Mm-hmm.
there's like a napkin or something, and I drew the Jedi symbol on there, and I say to Wucha, take out your lightsaber and draw this on the wall. When those people come here tomorrow, they need to know who was here.
She's very dexterous. She copies it almost perfectly. It makes a shit ton of noise and damage. And when she's done, she turns off the lightsaber. And you can see through the wall that it actually leads to outside.
Nice.
So there's like the sucking wind because you're so high that like even like other napkins on the table, they just fly and stick to the wall. And she's like, well, maybe we should go.
Yeah.
And they leave. She leaves with you. And y'all leave. Back at the other place, we're having an issue.
It's slightly hyperventilating a little bit. It's like,
Okay, we're gonna fix this.
sorry, I'm not.
Gavin says, I can't stay here anymore. I don't know what you've done, but you've angered a lot of people.
I always anger Ema.
And Bale looks at you, Zeta, and says, well, I figure one more person on the ship wouldn't hurt.
Oh my god.
And that's when your communicator rings and you have the conversation. He's like, what is it?
We're gonna need a bigger ship.
I turn to the Huron, like, would you happen to have a Star Destroyer somewhere in there?
Yes, I have a scale replica of a Star Destroyer. Thank you very much.
Smart
We
ass.
have a way off of Narshada.
I have a shuttle. But,
It's
and he
something
looks
that-
at the whole warehouse. He's like, this is never going to fit.
No, it's not. I'm gonna apologize to you now because I probably just destroyed your entire livelihood. How good are you with cybernetics?
Oh god.
And he starts unbuttoning his work shirt. And he shows you his, like, torso is just lights and beeps. And he has probably no more real organs in his chest.
So you can do cybernetics.
I did them all myself. Custom made.
Perfect. Let me give a call. I might have somewhere for you to go. You see her just kind of dial a number. And she's just like, hey, Lady Shaw, nice to see you again. Fenn's mother.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, so I did a stupid, but I might have an employee for you if you're interested.
I wasn't in the market for a new employee, but if you recommend them.
I think he's in pretty good hands. I mean, he is literally all cybernetics.
So a droid then.
No, maybe. And then she kind of looks at them for a second. She's like,
It's
"You
like, I'm not a
droid."
droid.
Okay.
I am an enhanced Juros.
Okay. And she kind of looks at Organa and she's like, "Are you fine with this, by the way? I should have asked you before, but
You show initiative, Captain Zeta.
what do I say?" She just kind of just like, you know what? Just never mind. I'm gonna send him to you. He might also have some issues with a hut that you know and love. So, just letting you know, you might want to set up your turrets outside of your shop again. I think he can help with that. He runs an entire droid shop.
Oh, I'll bring ER 1 to 12 with me.
Oh, perfect. Alright, I'll send him your way. And she just like, boop. There you go. I hope you enjoy your new employment.
So how do I get to wherever this person is?
Alright, you're gonna go through, and she starts explaining it, because there's like a whole bunch of like
Alright.
intricate alleys and stuff, and just like, from here it'll probably take you about an hour and a half by taxi.
But she's on Nar Shaddaa.
She is on Nar Shaddaa.
I was afraid I'd have to go off-world.
No,
Great.
don't worry.
ERs? We're packing up.
And this Zeta just kind of like taps her leg twice, and she's like, "Just to let you know, we are the same."
But mine are so much better.
And then she goes, "Not until you meet Lady Ishal."
That'll be interesting. And like the droids start working and everything. He will come to the ship with N3RD to finish whatever repairs he needed to make, and then he'll be off. So you all get back to the ship. All fucking 25 of you.
We're a rebel group now.
Okay, we need to find ourselves a freaking planet.
So here's what we're gonna do, because of things and also going overboard. N3RD is repaired. There is no more information that can be gleaned on DS1. If you guys want to find information on other stuff on it, we can do that next game. But for the Project Stardust, nothing else. So Bale decides, would turn to Irula and ask Irula to contact one of the operative, Cassian Andor, and to put him in charge of finding out more information about Project Stardust. And
Yo, we just started Rogue One, the movie.
Yep, you guys just started Rogue One.
No, we're all gonna die.
No,
No.
they're gonna
No,
die.
no, they're gonna
They
die.
are. We're good.
We're good.
Unless we decide to go on a big trip with all them fleets.
Now, here's the difference between what's happening now and what happened in Rogue One, if you want to know real quick. That one guy that Cassian kills at the beginning of Rogue One, well, that's technically the phone call that Bale's making right now, so that person would live. Also, it takes place much, much later. Jyn Erso is a lot older.
And he was alive.
So, it's like a couple things have changed. Also, Leia will never get that Star
Yeah.
Plans.
But will there be an epic scene with Darth Vader, though?
Hey, I don't
Will
know. We'll see about
Darth
that.
Vader tell a terrible dad joke.
He's gonna have to.
Yes, that's true.
We'll just throw
Rock
my
show on
we'll
your
fly my
asses.
ship straight into him.
so, so that's what happens. And then Bale turns to you and says, "We're gonna need a bigger ship or an actual base much sooner than I thought."
I'd go for
Arkin.
base.
Maybe a base that's not occupied by huts in the Empire.
He
Arctis, how are your sailors
Actually, and she's like, now that I think about it, and she kind of looks at Yorsh for a second, and she goes, "How mad do you think Fyra would be if we return to the place that we found her?"
You don't need to make a use the force check, Yorsh. You know that this planet would probably turn everyone evil.
Yeah, I know. No, we can't go there. That place is not good.
What about a planet around there, though?
Give me a moment. I'm gonna try and use the force, and
So I just
contact. That's it. I'm go on.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna try and contact Nikiki because she can contact people through the force.
Yeah, I was gonna say Arctis is trying to get his own space station, so we can see how that goes too.
If I don't have to deal with Ema anymore, I would be glad to.
No, you have problems with Ema too. Join the club. We have T-shirts.
You should
And he
receive your
turns-
membership in the mail very shortly.
He looks at Fiona and says, I never mentioned anything about a space station.
Yeah, you didn't.
Dun dun.
Wow. So, do you know why I was looking for that space station, though?
No, I was gonna ask you about it.
But then, yeah. The Empire is interested in the Hutts. They made deals with them. They also... Those crystals? They're smuggling them out. They are worth a ton of credits. And I thought, maybe, I could get in on it. Make the Imperial pay so much tax on those crystals. Like, just bleed the coffers dry, if I could. I went in, I did a thing. I'm not that good at negotiating. Some people think I'm sometimes hot-headed or too passionate.
You? Really? No.
He looks...
Was that sarcasm?
He looks down and he blushes a bit.
Oh
He's
my
like,
God,
Mr.
he's
Organa, if we can... Senator Organa, if we can talk. We can... I'm sure we can find something. And Bale agrees, and he turns to you four. And he says, I would have... Oops. Maybe I used the wrong voice. Arctis is a human. The Juros is Gavin. Should have used a very different voice. But Bale has a mission for you. If we're going to build back the rebellion, if we're rebuild the rebellion, if we're going to do all of this, it is extremely pleasant to see that you can attract people so easily to you, all four of you, with your menagerie of NPCs. So I would like you to go and get the Jester. You will not be able to find them easily, but you can find their operative. And he hands Zeta a disc with coordinates. You will meet my operative at these coordinates. They'll help you out. If they know where the Jester is, that's very good. If not, whatever information they have.
Do I get to know who the Jester is?
That's the fun thing about secretive organizations. Sometimes some people are so secret that they actually use medical procedures to wipe any memories of them from your mind.
That's possible?
In a way, yes. It's like and he taps his head. Sort of like a blocker. Like a restraining bolt for droids.
Huh?
Are you
Mon and
staying
myself.
here?
Oh, no. He's gonna come with you and all that. The thing is I need to set up a thing for next week because we have a guest. So we needed to end at a certain point. So what we'll do is next week we'll talk about base and all that. And we'll do all these things. But basically, going after the base will be done by Bale and the rest of the group.
Yeah, I'm guessing that I didn't get contact with the role I did.
Nope. Not with a 13. You opened up your mind to the Force and tried to find. And the only thing you could find...
How many force points can I use in one round?
Just one. There's a shadow on Nar Shaddaa. Another Force presence that was just waiting for someone to do something.
Good thing I didn't do nothing.
But we're gonna leave that for next week because it's already 11:20. Well, 11:20 here anyway on the East Coast. It's probably ungodly hours for Josh.
Yeah, half
So we're gonna get going. Let's do quick outros real quick. I know it ends like this, not really a cliffhanger. It's like blah blah blah, bunch of information. But we'll pick up next week with a potential friend that will come join. So my name is Simon. I'm at wandering_DM on Twitter. Welcome to my Twitch page. You'll see the schedule down there. And let's just go around reverse order from the intros. Tell us who you are and where we can find you. I am going to have to run for bio real quick, so I'm leaving the mics to you guys, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Sorry about that.
That's me then. Hello. I'm Lauren. I am JL_NiceGirl on Twitter. I play games on lots of places on the internet. You can check my pinned tweet to find out my schedule and also any one-shots or extra stream announcements. You'll find there. I have some big exciting things to announce soon, so watch that space. I also am the co-host of a podcast called Too Many RPGs. It is a show where we interview creators and fans of actual play about the shows that they love and why they love them. Our episodes come out bi-weekly on Tuesdays. Today, we spoke to Elle at Occasional Elle about their Dungeon World game that started as a part of non-binary tabletop RPG month and continued on. We talk about Dungeon World and Trees with Souls and mecha anime games, and it's a very good episode, so you should definitely check that out.
Yeah, nice. And then, yeah, I am a Pro Restarter. Catch me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube and Instagram, all under the same name. Literally, just Google me and you will find me. Check my Twitter to find out when I'm streaming, who I'm streaming with, and if I have to reschedule for all that good stuff. My schedule is also pinned to my Twitter page. And yeah, I do stuff throughout the week, RPG stuff. That's good content creators like people you can see here. Thank you for having me. Super fun as always. Love this every week.
I think that's me next. So, hi, Emily. And you can find me on Twitter at _HatterHair. I am here. That's it. Done. That's literally all I have. Okay. I'm antisocial and I don't like talking to people. It's hard.
It's okay. We love you here, though. So
Yeah.
We do.
Thanks.
And last but not least, you got me, Alex. You can find me at the Gambit on the Twitter. I got nothing pinned, but I believe a recipe. So hey, enjoy that.
So check out that recipe.
I think it's a recipe. I forgot. Anyway, that's also the only game I play because that's all I can stomach right now as far as my schedule goes. So there you go. And of course, we have our magnificent DM, which is Simon.
I've already said my piece.
Yeah, I should say it again.
But thanks everyone for coming. I had tons of fun. We will see you again. For those that want to watch The Witcher this Friday. And otherwise, we'll see you next week for another episode of Star Wars.
Yeah, check out The Witcher. It's going to be insane.
Yes. Kitty.
Ciao, everyone.